Welcome back to the Sharpshooter Sports Talk. I'm your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp, on the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours, and the fives, and the six. Back here with another recap show. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Week 5 recap, going into week 6. Oh, man. It's been one of those weekends, man. It was one of those weekends. And I'm glad that it's over with. But, hey, man, it's showtime. Y'all already know what time it is. Before we get any further, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And all that y'all do, man. And make sure you guys also subscribe to these brothers' channel if you're not already subscribed. The link is in the description. It's easy just to click over there and subscribe to these brothers' channel. And y'all already know what time it is, man. Got to introduce my guys. Y'all already know Mr. Alabama A&M, former running back and graduate, a good man, the most underrated person on these YouTube streets, most knowledgeable person, one of the most knowledgeable people, could be the most knowledgeable. I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm just going to put the pressure on. But y'all already know our friend, our brother. Y'all already know who he is, Coach Sean.
Much love to my brother B Sharp. B Sharp always calling us underrated, but B Sharp is the hottest channel on YouTube. Let's just put it out there.
Tell them about it. Say it again.
I love it. Tell them, Tez. Hottest channel on YouTube, man. We all can't get enough of it, bro. Pleasure to be back with the brothers, man. I'm my favorite Auburn fan and my brother. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. You already know, man. The feeling is mutual. And y'all already know, man, Mr. Controversy himself, the David Ruffin of all podcasting.
With the gold mic. With the gold mic.
Y'all already know, man. We can't afford it, man. Y'all see, I just got a regular old black mic that I had to spray paint, man.
Facts.
Oh, man.
I can't even afford what he got over there, man. That's about 6 bands, ain't it?
If not 7.
No, it's about $60. To be honest.
Okay, okay. So I gotta add a couple more zeros on there. Okay, you know, folks lie to you. Black folks don't want to tell you the right price.
They on Amazon, man. Go get you one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I bet they are.
Last time I checked, though, they were sold out of black. So here I am.
Yeah. Oh, hey, man. Hey, black about 3,000. You had to get 6,000. Okay, congratulations. And then y'all already know, man, with the SEC season hoodie that I have to get. He already know what time it is. Y'all already know our good friend and Auburn fan, Tez. What's going on, brother?
Man, doing pretty good, man. Rough weekend for me. You guys were pretty excited, but yeah, it's been a rough one.
Oh yeah, man. The folks don't follow the same podcasts as that I follow, that I know you was on, and it got really bad on your side. I could tell you that, man. Everybody think they know everything, but we had that conversation. You know who I'm referring to. Everybody think they know everything. But we're gonna definitely talk about it. Don't worry, we're gonna definitely talk about it. But man, let me see who up in this chat, man. Man, y'all show your love, man. Y'all already know. My girl Latoya up in the chat as always. Latoya, what's going on?
Family.
Nitra, what's going on with you?
Nitra.
Twister was just over there talking that mess over there with Piano Man.
Twister
made his way over here. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Kim, what's going on? What's going on? Keith, what's going on, brother? Roll Tide to you, man. Who else up here? Like I said, make sure y'all, everybody, if you're in here, if you're on Twitter, you on YouTube, man, say something. If you're on Twitter, man, come on over here to YouTube, man. Subscribe to this channel. Show love, man. We love to interact with the people, man. Always.
KT.
Oh, y'all already know, man. Herb and Raj up in this thing, man.
Herb and Raj.
We got to get y'all up here, man. Which one of y'all available, man? I always love y'all brothers' perspective, man. Y'all doing a great thing, man. So Let me know if you're available, brother. Dwight, what's going on?
Right.
What's going on, man? Why this man late? Oh, man, I don't know, man. Was I late? My bad, man. I'm sorry.
Dwight crazy, man. KT.
KT up in the
Look
house.
Look at that profile pic, man.
Oh, man, she about to have the brothers losing their mind, man.
Losing their mind because
hey, I already told her, man, if y'all hurry up and make it over here, y'all can get that Magic City KT special wing special, man. It's over here. You get a 15 piece.
Facts. They be in here trying to coat, man.
Man.
What they trying to do, coach?
Trying to coat, man. Trying to coat KT.
Yeah, about to hit him with one of these. Yeah, man. What's up, man? What's going on, man?
See, now, I told you, man, y'all already know reality show KT Finds Love coming soon.
Right.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Yeah, KT the home girl.
Yeah, I got my brother up in the chat, man. Who?
Mike Jones.
Up in the house, man. What's going on with you, man? Appreciate you, brother. Eddie, man. It's been a minute, man. It felt like you ain't been in here in a minute, man. We got a good old South Carolina Gamecocks fan up in here, man. I'm about to say, man, you had a good weekend this week, man. Hopefully. Who else? He said, hold on. He said, how about Herb Usually I'm driving back from Dallas. How about next week? Hey, man, hopefully we'll have something good to talk about next week. But yeah, most definitely. Who else up in here? Oh, look at him. Look at him. The man, the myth, the legend. KB, what's going on with you, brother?
What's up, KB?
Man, what's going on, man? Good to see you up in here, man. Just always happy to see the guys. Our good sis Lisa up in here. Man, Lisa, it's sad when I don't have my towel, but I'm gonna wave it in a minute. Got to have that tighter towel on me at all times. Got to keep these Auburn fans up.
Lisa,
got to keep them off me. Jeremy, what's going on with your brother, man? What's going on with you, man? Jeremy. We about to kick off the show in just a minute. Y'all already know what we starting with. Y'all already know what we starting with. Said waiting on Vandy. Yo, you know we ain't got no choice. We ain't got no choice. We better not let them sneak up on us. We know what time it is this coming Saturday, KB. And the menace is here.
OG Ephraim.
Dennis the Menace is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Our good brother Ephraim is in the building. Good to see you, brother, man, as always. Yo, y'all already know, man. We about to kick this thing right off, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. I don't even know why y'all acting. Oh, and what's going on with you? What's going on, man? I'll try to make sure I say what's up to everybody before we start the show. But y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know what we starting with. Alabama over them Georgia boys. Y'all already know, man. Hey, I remember week 1. Everybody, it was a lot of folks, and I still got those receipts. And I love seeing these folks say, that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. And y'all was so quick to switch up, man. You just got to be patient sometimes, folks. Wrong one built in the day, man. Todd just had a great game. It's just a build-up. And matter of fact, I believe that loss helped us. And even Tez had to remind me that loss probably helped us to where we at right now, man. Because I haven't seen Brace crack a smile since that game. Not one video, not one photo. This man been playing like a complete psychopath. But Alabama won 24-21 without giving up. Well, without scoring another point in the second half, which is crazy. Still a lot of work to do. Gave up a lot of yards in that game. But, yeah, man, it's going to be a real interesting game. I mean, it was a real interesting game. Kirby said he doesn't lose any sleep over the game. I think that's a problem. I don't want to hear my coach say that at all. But, of course, I got to start with the Bama fan. Coach Sean, your thoughts on this game, man, as always.
First of all, shout out to Travis Peniel, my home team brother.
He up in here?
Yeah, shout out to Linda P, man. It's a sister, Linda P, man.
And what's going on?
Shout out to the homie Keith, too, man. Keith Holcomb. Shout out to KH, Keith.
Yeah, I said what's up to Keith.
Yeah, man. Keep being here with us, man. I appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah, man. Always.
For me, man, it's kind of like we said. As far as Ty, man, we've been on the Ty train for a minute. Even if you go back to Florida State, we told y'all that Ty didn't really play that bad. A couple of times he was afraid to pull the trigger. As first games, you should. First game ever, really, really starting for real on the road. I know he started South Florida in the monsoon down there under some weird pretenses, but this game on the road, you the starting quarterback. That's what it is. This is his first real game. So I understood the struggles, but think about it. Even in the loss to Florida State, he didn't throw any interceptions. He didn't turn the ball over, if I can recall. Ty played well in that game. If I'm not mistaken, 220-ish, 230-ish, somewhere along in there against Florida State, his first game on the road, into a very aggressive secondary. And I said maybe 2 games later against Louisiana Monroe, I don't look at the opponent. I look at, you got to have a faceless opponent, no matter it's great, no matter it's a smaller team. How does the team play? My exact words were, don't look now, but Ty is getting comfortable in his offense, right? Thank you, KT. Still 0 interceptions, right? How many quarterbacks in the country can say that going into week 4, 5, whatever, 6, whatever it is? Here's the thing. Ty's getting comfortable in his offense, man, right? He's getting comfortable in his offense. I will agree with Herb and Raj, though, because at some point, somebody's going to play coverage on the back end. Somebody's going to start dropping 8. So we got to be able to run the football, man. We got to be able to run the football. But I'm proud of how these kids played. I don't think nobody but Coach Saban picked them to beat Georgia. As far as the talking heads go, I still got my concerns with our defense. They hadn't went nowhere. Can't give up 100-yard rushing to nobody in the first half. And I do believe Kirby, let me find out the scientific name. Kirby's gluteus maximus exit hole did get a little tight toward the end of that game. I do believe it. When have you ever known, if that's any other team but Alabama, does he takes the field goal down there? And he did. He tried. That's right. So that tells you he was panicking to try to win that football game. And please, everybody hit that like button. Hit the like button on your way in, please. So I do believe that, man. I do believe he panicked against Alabama. I do believe, you know what I'm saying, KT? I do believe he when have you ever known Kirby not to be safe and take the points? When? If Kirby could have tied the game up, but he tried to go for it, that tells you he was really trying to press the gas and win that football game. And I think it cost him. Not just that play, but several plays. We talked about on the show that we believe Ty was going to have a great game against their. For me, it's not even about their personnel. Georgia got some great corners back there. They're just young, but it's the scheme that they run, that matching on the back end, man. I thought Ty was going to be able to find holes in the zone when they played zone, and I thought when they went back to man, we were going to be able to exploit that underneath, over top coverage, not necessarily going downfield every time, but I did believe there were going to be holes in that. We talked about it before the game. We knew running the football against this team was going to be, tough, to say the least. But the way Ty played against this team, man, you can't say nothing else but, take your hat off to this kid and to Ryan Grubb. This is what we meant when we got Ryan Grubb, logical play calling on third down. Did you see the play calling on third down? It was always to get the first down, man. It was never illogical. It was never running high lows on 3rd and 2. That stuff we was doing last year. It was all logical play calling. And that at this stage of the season, that's a very good sign. That's a very good sign. Now, if we're gonna put this team to bed and move on to Vandy, we and this is just me. This is just me. This does not make it right. This is just my humble opinion. I don't feel good about our defense at all. I just don't. I know we won that football game, but I got issues with what I saw, bro. And I'm talking about schematically. I have issues. Down in distance. I have issues with what we lined up in when Damani got beat. No safety over the top, but you got him playing. I don't understand, bro. You know, so I have my concerns. I have my concerns going into this Vandy game of things that we don't do well with our eye discipline. You know, I've talked about before, when you play these kinds of offenses, man, I can remember we used to practice without a football, bro, because you're trying to train the linebackers on eye discipline. You're trying to train them on keys, not necessarily following the football. Following the football in this game will get you looking in the wrong direction and, you know, probably get gone 20 yards downfield. So you have to be very disciplined going into this Vandy game. But as far as Georgia, man, you couldn't ask for more. These guys have not lost at home since COVID, man. Really think about that. These guys have not been beat since COVID at home through all the competition they've played. So Alabama created one hell of a feat, man. One hell of a feat to put these guys home winning streak to bed. Man, that's big, man. If he say he's not losing no sleep, that's a lie. Trust me, he's losing lots of sleep. Trust me. That's coach speak. He even killed Nick Saban. Trust me, he's definitely losing sleep over that, man, to that football team. So all I can say is great win for these guys. As bad as we played on defense, we still came out to win. And right now, outside of what's the kid from Oregon?
Dante Moore,
and maybe one or two other guys, Ty Simpson is playing, extremely well. And more importantly, the offensive line is playing extremely well. And even more importantly, Ryan Grubb is putting these guys in great positions to be successful.
Yeah, man. You said it best. Oh, man. I think it's a complete lie if he thinks that he doesn't lose sleep over Alabama. If somebody had my number, man, I know I'd almost lose sleep if somebody has my number in a video game or beat me at anything. So I'd be like, nah, man, I just can't let them have the ups on me. So I know how I feel. And you constantly getting beat by the same team and you only beat them one time. Like, yeah, I know it was in the national championship, but look how long ago that was. And then the one thing that people knock it, like, they didn't have their two biggest receivers in that game.
That's facts. Neither starter, be sharp. Both were 1,000-yard receivers. One was an All-American, one was an All-SEC player. J-Mo was an All-American, Mechie was an All-SEC player. Both was 1,000-yard guys, and we had neither one of them. And still had an 18-13 lead going into the fourth quarter till Bryce threw that interception.
On one of the greatest defenses in college football history. Now, I get them boys that, man. Y'all, that's one of them dogs, man. I'm telling you, go back and look at that game. I probably look back at that game and see how many passes that were dropped in that game. You made those catches, man. It's no way you can't tell me we wouldn't be national champion. I think that's what hurts the most, losing that game, because it was just like so many easy catches. It's just like simple catches. That's why you always got to be ready for your moment. You may not be getting the catches that you want right now, especially if you're not playing, but you better damn sure be ready when your number is called. Our good brother, Tez, I know you watched the game, brother. Tell me your thoughts on this game, man.
Man, believe it or not, on Saturday, this is the only game I got to watch. I had jobs all day, so by the time I got in, I got to see like the tail end of the Auburn game, and then, the tail end of the Auburn game, and then I watched this game in its entirety. So, man, a lot like what we said. What was impressive to me was Alabama was able to drive the football. Before this game, I said that Alabama's ability to stay on the field, the offense, to put together drives, not so much to score points, but just to be able to put together drives and stay on the field was going to be important. Alabama won the time of possession in this game by 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I want you to think about that. A team that ran the ball for 227 yards could not win the time of possession in the football game. That's a very telling stat. One quarterback threw the ball 20 times, the other one threw the ball 38 times. But the quarterback that threw the ball the most, his team was able to still stay on the field longest. Like Coach Sean said, that's a testament to the third down play calling.
Yes, sir.
What's funny about this game is it's after at halftime, I was on the phone with Nick, and I said, man, the score's like 20, what was it, 24 to like 10 or something like that. Alabama 24, Georgia 10, something like that. I think the score was at halftime, I want to say. But anyway, I told him, I said, man, I don't think Alabama was gonna score another point in this game. And what I didn't take into account was that Georgia wasn't gonna score another point in this game either. So, well, actually they scored again, but it wasn't gonna be enough to beat them. Georgia tried to suffocate this team. They tried to suffocate this team. And that's why the decision to pass up on the points is so peculiar. That's why I don't believe him when he says that this was just another game to him, because you didn't call that play like it was another game. You called that play like you really wanted to win this football game. And so, I think, who knows what happens if he ties this game up. The way both of these teams are playing defense at that point, like it may be one of those games that have like 4, 5, 6 overtime, something like that, like just whatever the max is, But ultimately, I said that Alabama would win this game. I didn't think it would look like this. I just thought Alabama did match up well against them, and I said that Kalen DeBoer's ability to adjust in the second half was going to be the key to winning this game. I don't know if he adjusted much, but I say this: the second half, second half defense. Shout out! I guess I can shout out to Womack for not giving up any points in that second half. Because I think that was key. The offense was kind of stagnant, so to limit Georgia in their points was huge. It won the game essentially, and of course some questionable play calling for both teams. I remember a moment in the third quarter where Kellen DeBoer, it's like a 4th and I want to say it's like a 4th and 4. He opted to go for that, and they didn't get it instead of punting the ball. And I get it. It's like it's too long for a field goal. You're at the 50-yard line, and you're kind of in that no man's land distance. But the way the game was going, I felt like the better decision was at that point was to punt. You got an all-world punter. Your punter is amazing at pinning people. The better decision probably was to punt the football and play defense at that point. Yeah. But then Kirby came right back and countered that with more bad decisions down the stretch, which, resulted in a win for Alabama. And like I said, man, that dude, that is, like y'all said, that's just coach speak. He wants to beat this team. Like you don't become a coach as good as a coach as Kirby Smart is by saying that this game doesn't keep me up at night. Like you want to beat this team. But what has it been? 11 now? 11 years? One out of 11. The last 11 times y'all played them, y'all won. Something like that. 1 out of the last 10 that they won. Yeah. Did y'all play? Y'all beat them? It's something crazy like that. So I guess to answer Coach Sun's question is, they hadn't lost at home since COVID. That's because they hadn't played Alabama since at home. Because the moment they did, they go that L. So,
and I think that was what
gonna be interesting. I'd say it's gonna be interesting from this point on to see what this Georgia team does, because they got a little bit of work to do themselves. Like they're not just scot-free. They got some work to do.
I think, man, yeah, like you said, they got some work to do. Then they made their way up to Kentucky. Kentucky plays them at home, I believe.
Yeah, the Kentucky game was in Kentucky last year, so it's got
So they play Kentucky at home. So you already know they got that bad taste in their mouth, man. It's still Georgia. Don't get it confused. There's Kirby Smart team. They used to be. The one thing I always give them, man, it's gonna always be a dog fight. Those guys are used to being uncomfortable. They make being uncomfortable comfortable to them. So the one time that I felt that they was panicking was that third down play when Gunnar Stockton rolled out a little bit, tried to get the first down. I felt like they probably measured it. Maybe he got it, maybe not. We'll never know. Then they rushed the ball, and LT Overton made the play of the game. And depending on how everything goes for the rest of the year, that could be possibly the play of the year. Ain't no telling, depending on how our season go. And I was just like, man, that is just crazy, man. Just to see, because it's like a gladiator fight between these teams. it's dog against dog. It just so happened that we had an edge over them. I'm glad we do, but I always respect Kirby, man. That's why I just like it's hard to like really brag over a Georgia fan. Now, some fans, yeah, I'd be like, I'll throw it in their face. But Auburn, if it was Auburn, you already know, Tez. I wouldn't do it to you, man, because I like you. You my dog. You my ace school too.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah. But certain Auburn fans, woo, boy.
But what you said though just then, bro, is a testament to just like he obviously cared about this football game, because I know like when you nervous about something, you make mistakes. You don't think clearly. And like the fact that on that play he didn't ask for a measurement lets me know that he was not all the way in the game, because like from my TV, I'm looking like, oh, they gonna measure that. I don't know if he got it or not, but they're gonna measure that. And the fact that he's on the sideline, he didn't call for a measurement, lets me know that he's somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because that's not, he's a better coach than that. He's worried about this game. he wanna win this football game. Trust me.
He said, shout out to Sam for the question, and also shout out to our good brother James Richards right here in the chat. Georgia Bulldogs fan. Good, always appreciate your support, brother. Always showing love and your support over here, man. It's always grateful. And Sam, he said, fella, do you think that the boy will be more willing to go for it on 4th down instead of attempting long field goals? It really all depends.
Yeah.
It really all depends. Situational football. We're gonna need a kicker. That's why I said that was just a big whiff. It was a very big whiff. It happens, man. It just anytime I've usually seen him kick football, it's been usually good. But you can just tell we need some work over there. And then definitely shout out to Clint, because I think when we was talking to Clint over the summer, like one of his concerns, he kept hearing about the special team. And every time I think about that, man, that's all I can think about is that special team, because Clint was talking about that. He was worried about that. So hopefully, we've been here before. We had Will Riker for years. Will was automatic. But damn it, man, I hate going back to those times where we be like, oh, Lord, here comes the kicker. Now we got to sit back. We can recruit everything great, but the kicker. But then let's not panic. Let's just keep encouraging the brother. And all that, we'll see how everything gonna go. Definitely shout out to Big Bama Brand up in the house, always showing love as always, man, for the 1999 super chat, man. And you already know, brother, Roll Tide said Kirby doesn't have Saban's blueprint to copy anymore. Everyone keeps predicting Bama's downfall. Better start looking at UGA, the next Clemson.
Oh, about that.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, them strong words right there, brother.
Georgia may not lose no more for the rest of the season.
Right.
Now, Bama got their number, bro. That's just what it is. Ready Rock is right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know if Georgia is bad as we making them out to be, bro. I think Bama just played that damn well. You know, I think Bama, since that Florida State loss, really are starting to turn that corner, man. You know, offensively. For me, offensively.
Yeah. And you already know, man, we're gonna need a game. If the defense gonna have to make a play for us to either stop a drive or something, man. It's complimentary football, man. Either way, some days, man, the offense gonna be on. Some days they're gonna start off slow or whatnot. I'd rather they always be on. So if the defense had one of those games, I just hope it is not a game that the offense is moving slow. But definitely appreciate that, brother. And another 1999, brother. Definitely appreciate that.
Ready
He
rock.
said, y'all already know F UGA Roll Tide. Hey, man. Hey, Ain't no argument here, man. If there's anybody that ain't my team, if you ain't my team, F you. But I still love Kirby, man. That's one guy that I always would respect, man. I didn't want the guy to go, man. And he was on one of the greatest college football teams ever, with one of the greatest all-star coaching staffs ever. That 2015 Alabama team, which is one of my favorite Alabama teams ever, from Coach Saban. You got Dan Lanning as a grad assistant, Mario Cristobal, Kirby, Lane Kiffin, Mel Tucker,
Billy Napier,
Glenn Schumann was a
Josh Luport.
Oh my God, bro. These are guys, and we ain't just talking about, they just some little guys. These are some big dogs in college football too. So
I literally had a conversation about this. I ain't even gonna break it up.
No, go ahead.
No, in that group chat, I had said something about Sam Pittman and calling him in as an analyst to look at Auburn's offensive line, and then I got pushed back on that, like it isn't done. I'm like, that's literally what good coaches do. They go find other good coaches and they put them on staff as analysts. And they, like, one of Nick Saban's greatest gifts was that he knew he wasn't the smartest person in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm gonna say that for anybody, for anything you're doing, when you recognize you're not the smartest person in the room and you're willing to go out and get help and make it a collaborative effort, you're always gonna win. All right, because 20 minds is greater than one. You know what I mean? You have to get people in there that's going to agree with you. You have to get people that's not going to agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's called a vice president. Look up the word vice and what it means. Like, this person's supposed to have a bit of alternative view from you. So it's not, but that's a whole nother chapter. I just thought I'd bring it up.
Sam Pittman, one of the best offensive line coaches in the country, bro.
You see what I'm saying? And now he's sitting at home twiddling his thumbs, like, bro, come over here, place my eyes on this offense.
I can tell you right now, Nick Saban would have made that call. I feel like we should make that call.
Hell yeah.
They'd be at Tuscaloosa right now. The reports would have been Sam Pittman seen on campus in Tuscaloosa.
That's facts.
Already.
Man, please.
Run game coordinator, he's a dog, man. Now, he didn't have the talent he had at Georgia in Arkansas, but I seen what Ephraim was like. OG Ephraim was like, what did Ephraim say? Ephraim was like, coach preparation and game plan. I would argue, Ephraim, that Kirby's preparation and game planning is one of the best in the country. I mean, really think about what I'm saying. This dude hadn't lost since like 2020, 21, or whatever it was. They hadn't lost, bro, at home. That's just not by humbug, man. Right? Yeah. To go into Tennessee and be down like that and still be good at what you do and to come back and win. I'm not sure a lot of teams can do that, man. I mean, we beat them, right? We beat them, we played well, but I ain't gonna just throw them away like that, bro. Think about it. We beat the same team last year. We went on and lost the very next game. They went on to the SEC championship and won it. So it's one win, bro. It's one win that could have went either way toward the end of the game. We feel fortunate to come out on top. I'm not out on Georgia like most. I think them dudes
not even a little bit.
No, yeah. I don't see nobody else beating them like that, bro. I don't.
I want you to think about this in terms of Kirby and being prepared and coaching. Just think about this game that they just played. Alabama went 13 for 19 on third down. Georgia was 2 for 8. They had a turnover. Alabama won the turnover battle, and Alabama won the time of possession. And Alabama threw the ball better than them over the tune of 100 yards, more than 100 yards. This was a 3-point football game.
That's a fact.
That doesn't happen unless you're a well-coached football team. Like, those numbers and that discrepancy, usually we're talking about a blowout.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't happen from a team that's just like underprepared and undercoached. And Alabama won the penalty battle. Right? So, I mean, if you tell me I can do all that and then I can lose by 3 points to one of the best teams in the country, most talented teams in the country, then man, your coach, this got to be a well coached and disciplined team. It just has to be. There's no other way around it.
I got a question. Oh, go ahead, Bishop.
No, go ahead.
I got a question. What happens when you run into a team with a better secondary? Now, Jonell Aguario is a junior. KJ Bolden is a sophomore. Ellis Robinson is a redshirt freshman. Kyron Jones is a sophomore. Dalen Everett is the only senior they got back there.
Yeah.
Right? So what happens when you can't run the football, right, against a team with a better secondary? Right? Yeah, we our passing game was great. What happens when you can't run the football against better competition and they have a secondary that's better, that's playing better, that's not giving those plays? What happens then? Right? Do you see what I'm saying? So don't get too high, bro, because you're gonna run into competition that will be able to stop some of those passing concepts that we created against Georgia. You have to be able to run the football against better competition. And I won't say Georgia's secondary is bad. I'll say most of their key pieces are young, just like we was last year, right? Again, KJ's a sophomore, Kyron's a sophomore, Ellis Robinson is a freshman, Daylon's a senior. That's about it. You know what I mean? DeMello didn't really play that much. So, just be careful, man. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? And confusing bad with young.
Yeah. And one of the things that I always say, man, you can't get too high on these wins. You can't get too long. Like, yeah, we get super excited about it, but that's how we got caught off guard last year. I can tell you right now, those players in the locker room ain't getting caught off guard by it no more. They already know what time it is, man. So you got to be prepared for these guys. I'm about to say, if you think Georgia going somewhere, you full of it, or you just really just believe this.
I'm wrong.
And I hate it
because what Kellen DeBoer is gonna do is he finna show them the second half of this football game where you got outscored 7-0.
That's a fact.
Yep. He's not gonna worry about the things that you did well. For a whole half of football, you were inept.
And shoot, it should have been 14-0. The man caught that wide open touchdown.
Right. So it wasn't all good. Now, of course, that coming from me sounds like hate, but realistically, it wasn't all good from neither of these teams. These are the two teams I hate the most. But I'm just telling you, like, the second half of that football game was some sloppy football, some poor decisions on coaching, and it kind of just trucked along and got through with it, like, from both sides of the football. And man, I'm just telling you, like, both of these teams have a little bit of work to do, because I'm just gonna tell you like this, and this may be a little bit of preview, but Vanderbilt is playing pretty good football defensively.
Yeah.
And Vanderbilt on offense has been, I'll say this again, I don't know if a lot of people actually watch Vanderbilt football or just look at the scores and see that they beat somebody. If you watch them play now, this isn't the same offense that doesn't take risks down the field. No, they are stretching teams out down the field, as well as with that potent running game. So, like, if you think that you can hold the Vanderbilt teams to 7 points and a half, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just you're gonna have to play better than you played in this game to beat them. Not saying that you can't, not saying that you can't, but you're gonna have to play better than you did for 60 minutes in this game to beat them. One half of football is not gonna beat the Vanderbilt team that I've seen play. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you can't, so I don't want y'all to be
bit down. But I'm just saying, brother. Yeah, trust me, man. We're just trying to keep everybody aware. It's like, man, like I say, bro, don't get too high, don't get too low, man.
I would love to place a monetary bet with y'all. What you think Georgia is gonna go for the rest of the season? If you think Georgia gonna lose 3-4 games, bro,
I would love to take easy.
You money. Playing yourself, bro. Like you letting your fandom blind you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of
this glasses? Team? These crimson glasses, bro. Like I just don't have them shits. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The bottom line is, bro.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna beat Texas. I think they're gonna beat Texas. I think Ole Miss is gonna give them a really, really good challenge. To go on the road to Tennessee in that environment and do what they did, man. It's not a lot of teams that's gonna be able to score enough points against Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, bro. I mean, I don't see them losing. They may lose another one, maybe 10-2, maybe 10-2, maybe. But who do you think gonna go? Let's just say let's say God bless us and we make it to the SEC championship. Who do you think the other team gonna be? Ole Miss, Texas. Who do you think the other team is gonna be, man? You know what I'm saying?
They might not lose another game, bro.
It's a good
I'm
chance.
looking at this schedule.
Good chance it can be. It all depend on how they play. Which one game we're gonna get into that Texas A&M. It's gonna be a crazy down the stretch, man. That's why I say it was a big win for us. We got some games that we gotta handle, man. And it's back and forth. We go to Georgia, home, back on the road, and then I think Missouri, then back that. Then we got
be careful with that one.
Yeah, all right.
Missouri. Listen, Missouri's got one of the hottest young offensive coordinators in the game. Kirby Smith. He's a Kellen DeBoer disciple. He came up under Kellen DeBoer as a wide receiver coach. So y'all coach already got his coaching tree. He's spreading his coaching tree in the SEC, and he's got the leading rusher in the SEC right now. So Missouri is not a cakewalk either, man.
No. So that's why I said, man, we just need to focus on what we need to focus on. And of course, man, I feel like this is we about to officially turn the page.
Yeah.
Now we focus on Vandy. Whatever with Georgia, all right, that's over. I felt like you had all of Saturday, all of Sunday, most of Monday to get that out the way. Now, if somebody want to say something to you, you already know Roll Tide with it. Just throw it in their face. But, man, we focus on Vandy, man. We focus on Vandy. And we trying to handle them, too.
Moon Rocker.
I'm just trying to figure out which game y'all want to do. Ole Miss, LSU, or Auburn, Texas A&M. It don't matter.
Go Auburn.
Y'all already know. Well, man, y'all already know. We got Texas A&M over good old over Auburn.
You gotta let me talk to Tez about this one.
Oh man, you know Tez. I think I heard enough from Tez, but I would love to hear this for everybody to hear.
I just got some questions for him, man. That's all.
Yeah. Oh no, man.
Yeah,
man, good old man.
I calmed down now. I was upset when you heard.
You deserve to be upset that game, bro. You deserve,
because if I am correct, y'all ended the game with 0 of whatever.
Yeah.
On third down, unacceptable. I don't care what team you playing. You better get one first down.
That's terrible, bro.
On third down.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that, bro. Not one.
If they would have won that game, Texas A&M, that would have been like the craziest stat I have ever seen.
Chat. I want to ask people in the chat. Double L, Moon Rocker, all the chat, Ready Rock. Have y'all ever heard, Keith, Jeremy, have y'all ever heard of a team going 0-13 on third down? Not a damn first down on third down. Have y'all ever heard of that, bro? Man, I can't say that I have, family. I don't know if I've ever seen third down conversions 0 for whatever. Like, damn, that's bad, bro. That's worse than bad, bro. That's worse than bad.
In high school, some of them 70-0 scores, some of that, like really tilted matchups where you got a 1A school that's playing a 5A school for some odd reason, something like that.
I got questions for you, Tez. I got a question, bro. And you know, I'm not the guy to get on the coaches a lot because I understand. But I got questions, family. I want you to think about this. As bad as y'all played on offense, this is the part that's gonna make you mad. As bad as y'all played on offense, bro. Marcel, let me see. Jackson Arnold was 18 of 33 for 125. To throw the ball 33 times and only have 125 yards is despicable. But okay, cool, right? No touchdown, no interceptions. Marcel Reed didn't light the world up. He was 15 of 22 for 207 and 1 interception. And look at this. Out of his 207, Moon Rock, exactly. Maybe 0 for 2 or something like, but 0 for 13, man. Have y'all ever heard of that on third down?
No.
Like, man, that's despicable, bro. That's not even bad. That's despicable. But check this out. Out of his 207 yards passing, 113 of them came to one player, that Conception player.
Yeah.
That's terrible, right? So they didn't light the world on fire by any stretch of the imagination. And here's the thing I want to present to you, bro. Brother, listen to this. This is why they beat y'all. This is why they beat y'all, right? Yeah, I know, Travel Panel. That's starting to make me think it's some internal stuff. That's a lot of sacks, man. Even if that's a lot of sacks for a damn PlayStation game, much less real life, bro. So listen to this, Tez. Le'Veon Moss carried the ball 21 times for 139 yards. That's why y'all lost right there. They pound y'all defense. Hear me out. It wasn't that Auburn couldn't run the football, bro. It's just that y'all didn't. Cobb had 6 carries for 28 yards. That's almost 5 yards a carry.
True.
You just didn't do it. For whatever reason, y'all stopped and got passy. 3rd and long pass, 3rd and short pass. You know who you look like? You look like Alabama last year. Quarterback Counter Reed, you look like Jalen Milroe in Alabama last year. Brother, it wasn't that y'all couldn't run the football. Y'all had 6 carries. Cobb had 6 for 28. He was toting the rock. You just stopped. Bruh. He had 6 carries for 28 yards. That's 4.7 yards a carry. That means you didn't attempt to run the ball. So, and you barely lost the game, fam. So that, my friend, falls squarely on your head, on your coaches. Cam Coleman was 4 for 18.
Mm-hmm.
The boy had 4 catches for 18 yards, man. Mm-hmm. Right?
Longest catch was 5 yards.
That falls squarely on your OC. You have got to find intricate ways to get that boy the ball. Your whole sole purpose on offense is to give Cobb 20 carries and get Cam Coleman the ball. I don't give a damn if it's behind the line of scrimmage. I don't care if it's mesh routes. I don't care if it's underneath. Everything don't have to be deep, man. Remember this. It wasn't that y'all couldn't run the ball, Tez. It's just you didn't. And that, my friend, falls squarely on your coaches. Period.
Tez. Yeah. Oh, man. I've talked about this game, Coach. Everything you saying is 100% true. I can't. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to see this game. I ended up having to watch this game Sunday morning. After hearing about it, and like it was some of the most egregious film that I had ever watched in my life. Fair. On the offensive side of the football. Like a lot off the offensive line, right? Let me start there. The offensive line, right? It's tough to call plays when every time you start a drive, you starting off 1st and 20. It's tough to call plays when every time you break a big run like Cobb did, you get a holding call to get it called back. You know what I'm saying? The discipline on this football team is non-existent. The plan on this football team is non-existent. I question, like I said yesterday, what is it that y'all practice? Right? Like, there should be one play, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I've never been a coach. But I think that each team offensively has one play that they've ran so well, so much in practice that it can get you 3 yards. Guaranteed. Yeah. No matter what, we feel comfortable that we can execute this play well enough to get us 3 to 4 yards every time we run it. Mm-hmm. And that's usually what the identity of the team is. I don't think we got that play. I'm not gonna blame these players. A lot of people want to blame Jackson Arnold. He's holding on to the ball too long. They want to blame. I'm not finna blame these players because they are talented. It is a function of the coach and putting them in the system that will maximize their talents. He is not doing that. You got a defense that's playing well, but there's going to come a time where you play an offense that's going to take advantage of that. You're going to get blown off the field. So I don't know. I've said a lot about this game, bro. Like I can't even. It's one of those games that I can't explain. I don't know what the direction was. I don't know what the goal was. I don't know. Coming off the Oklahoma game, where I felt like, honestly, at the Oklahoma game, I felt like a lot of people bashed him, but I felt like you had to pass the ball deep down the field. Like I felt like they forced you into that. This game, I watched. What was it? Georgia State. I think Georgia State had a running back go for like 177 on this team.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken. This team has been ran on. And we could not do that for some reason. Cam Coleman, listen, like I said, I can't blame the kids, but I'm tired of looking at TV and Cam Coleman looks great in slow motion. But then after the game, you look at the stat sheet and you get 4 for 18. You know, some last game, 3 for 88 and a touchdown. You look at it on the season, they got like 200 yards. Like, come on, man. You gotta get this kid the football. Put him in the slot. Do something. Get the ball in his hand. And have some direction. But what you're doing. I just think, man, one, it's a tall task to call plays and be a head coach at the same time.
Yeah.
I want people to remember that Peyton Thorne threw for 308 yards in this game last year. On 32 attempts, about the same amount of attempts. Yeah, I mean, last year, when we was going through that last year, and everybody was like, Peyton Thorne trash is the trigger man. Peyton Thorne trash is the trigger man. And I sat here and said, listen, the man threw for 2,700 yards, 21 touchdowns. You don't do that in the SEC if you trash. We lost games as a function of the people with the headset. I think Jackson Arnold is a better quarterback than Peyton Thorne. But the people in the headset are not putting them in places that they can function well. And there's got to be some accountability. You have a bye week, right? Coming out of this bye week, I shouldn't see no more false starts like that. I shouldn't see all those holding. I'm so tired of seeing what is it? Illegal procedure on punts. It's like, how come every time we punt the ball, we got too many men in the backfield? It's just this combination of like lack of discipline. Like, what are we doing? It's like I said yesterday. We don't have a Saturday problem. Everybody that want to blame play calling for this and all that, we don't have a Saturday problem. We have a Monday through Friday problem. Whatever's happening Monday through Friday.
I know, Trap, before you get too far into it, pause. Trap Purnell said, is Jackson Arnold the right QB for Hugh Freeze's system? Do you believe he is?
I mean, he's the right quarter QB for an RPO-based system, but for Hugh Freeze's system, I mean, honestly, nah, not the way he running. If the right quarterback for this system right now is Cam Newton. Like, you gotta be, in order for it to be successful at the quarterback position with free rushers coming in left and right, you have to be all world, much bigger and stronger than everybody. Like, you have to be that kind of quarterback, and still you're gonna have trouble. Like, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. It's something. You don't go from, like, okay, you got Xavier Chaplin, right? This is a guy that was at Virginia Tech. I think he gave up maybe 1 or 2 sacks during his entire career at Virginia Tech. Now I get the difference, right, in conferences, but you don't go from that to getting blown off the football the way he is getting blown off the football if it's not a regression. This is a guy who got like a 3rd round grade from NFL scouts. NFL scouts came to our practice and said that you guys have 6 NFL graded offensive linemen. Now, this is not coming from Hugh Freeze. This is coming from NFL teams who came to practice and said, you have 6. We're looking at 6 offensive linemen that you have that have NFL grades right now. And you look at the way they playing, it's got to be a regression of the coaches. You have to blame that on them. It cannot be a function of these kids when other people are looking at them at the next level and say, I would love to have this kid on my team if we get a chance to pick him. He's got all the measurables, all the tools, all that. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. I wish I could explain it better than that, but it's unexplainable. If you watch the game, you know why I can't come up with the words.
That's what I say, man. I've seen a lot from him, but let me this one brother I ain't seen in a minute. Stank ass cat coming in here with the bankroll after bankroll, man. I don't know if you went to the casino and hit, but brother, I appreciate you gracing the channel, man. Thank you, brother, for coming over here, dropping that 100 ball on us and said, Bama, shut the mouth of all those Georgia podcasters for the season. Boomer. Hey, man, I don't know about for the season, but for at least one game we did, man. For at least one game we did. So, man, I'm definitely happy about that. But we're gonna see how the rest of the season go. But you deserve this, man. You deserve this.
He's got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
You deserve that one, stank ass cat, man. Definitely appreciate that, man. And always supporting, man. It's been a minute. That's why I said it's been a minute, man. But
let me say this real quick.
Go ahead, please.
Is to Travis Panier's what he asked, bro. Listen, it don't matter. It's kind of what Tez said. It don't matter what quarterback you have, brother. I watched y'all. I watched Texas A&M playing man on y'all. It was 3rd and 6, right? 3rd and mid, as we call it, right?
Yeah.
Instead of now, mind you, they playing man. So no man beaters whatsoever. No man beaters whatsoever. You think if they playing man, okay, you're gonna run some man beaters. Everybody know what man beaters are. I watched y'all, bro. I promise you, I had to rewind it. I don't have the all 22, so all I'm looking at is on television. I watched y'all run a backside shadow and a dagger route, you know, as if they was playing zone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like how can I explain it? It's a backside route, like they had a quarterback throw the ball to the primary concept. You know what I'm saying? If they playing zone, right? Backside shadow, daggers, Y cross, all that stuff you run when they playing zone, right?
Right.
Why are you running this kind of stuff and these people are playing man, bro? Like that. It don't matter what quarterback you have if you don't do the basic stuff, man. Man beaters. Everybody know mesh concepts. Everybody know crosses. Everybody know rub routes, right? Everybody understand timber. Everybody understand Y corner, S stick, X over. Everybody understand that, bro. That know this game.
Right.
Y'all are not doing it. Y'all look like Alabama from last year, man. On 3rd and 3, what the hell is you running all these deep routes when they're playing zone? Right? They're giving you spaces. They practically giving you the 3 yards. They're giving you the sticks. You don't have to go deep on 3rd and 3. You don't got to throw the ball way down the center of the damn field on a seam. They're giving you the sticks. All you got to do is get the first down. That looked like Nick Sheridan, respectfully, with us last year. They're giving you the sticks underneath, man. Right? If you don't want to take the sticks, obviously outside zone, overload one side, come out in 12 personnel, tight end, 2 tights on the same side, overload to their less number side. Right?
They play the numbers game, yeah.
Play the numbers game and get a man to give your running back an opportunity, right? If they're coming out in 2 tights, overload one side, man, and let your running back go to work. The man averaged 4.7 yards on 6 carries. So it wasn't that you guys wasn't performing. It's just you stopped giving him the ball. You can't ask a quarterback to go out there in 3rd and long and perform. You can't ask your offensive line to do that, much less over and over and over and over and over. The pass block, when they're they're stunting, they're twisting, they're coming after you guys quarterback. And you did nothing to keep these guys on their heels. Nothing. You did nothing. They did not fear your deep passing game at all. If I was a receiver in that offense, I'd be so damn mad right now because you didn't even allow your team to have complimentary football whatsoever. 6 carries. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's you can't put that on the players. You cannot put that on the players, man.
So like I feel like about the deep passing game, like a lot of people feel about the run. I feel about the run the same way. I think you should commit to the run too. But I feel like, man, like when you have receivers like Cam Coleman, like you should be taking deep shots down the field often. Like just to let okay. A play does not have to be successful to be effective. Like it does not have to be successful to be effective. Sometimes you throw the ball deep down the field just so you can rent space in the safety's mind. Hey, they may throw this ball over my head. I can't just fly in here to stop the run like that. Sometimes you run the ball and it don't get no yards, but it's just to let the defense know, like, hey man, I can't just sit back like this. They may run the ball on. They may call a draw. They may, like, you know what I mean? And we do absolutely none of that. Like, I wonder, like, when you see good offensive coordinators, one play sets up the next, sets up the next, sets up the next. And then by the time you get to like the third and fourth quarter, you see the fruits of all the plays that you run, right? Because a lot of times in the first quarter, once they get off, most scripts last about a quarter. Second quarter, they may start running some stuff and that be questioned. By the third quarter and fourth quarter, the good offensive coordinators, you start to see why they ran all that stuff in the first half. It is like the story starts to come. You start to get the full story. It's like, oh, okay, they was running those speed sweeps. It wasn't working. I wonder why they kept running it. And they throw something off of it. And you're like, I get it now. We don't do any of that. It's like, it's just, here's one thing that Peyton Thorne said that sticks out in my mind from last year. He said, and he said this in his own words. He said that Hugh Freeze, and this happens with most head coaches that call plays, he cannot be in the offensive meeting because he's got too much stuff to do. He's the head coach. So when they would go over game plan, and he sit with Kent Austin, he sit with Derek Nix, they go over a game plan. They come up with a script. They come up with everything. He's not there because he's off doing head coach stuff. But then on Saturdays, he wants full control to call the plays. And it's completely different. It ends up being completely different from what they've game planned for. I don't know how often that happens, but that looks like what's happening. It looks like somebody's calling plays who has no idea what the game plan is. They're just calling shit. That's what it looks like.
Can you do one thing for me, Brinsky? I'm sorry, Tez. I'm sorry.
No, do it.
You see the White's comment? Can you highlight that really quickly? Bama didn't have big runs, but they ran the thing 38 times and threw 39 times. That's great one. Point. Go ahead, Tez. I want to hear what you go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's one of the reasons they dominated the time of possession, despite Georgia being able to run the ball better.
Yes,
Alabama was able to dominate the time of possession by 10 minutes because they committed to the run, even though it wasn't working.
Facts. Also, highlight Anthony Robinson's comment, which is right after the Whites. From my observation, Cam only runs run one route. He is not going to win. I don't know about the first part, but that second part of that comment, he's not going to win. Every 50-50 ball, diversify his route tree. That's exactly what I was just about to say.
Yeah, that's
really
true.
Quickly. You said that too.
Man, you listen, man. Here's the thing. When a team playing zone on y'all in third and long, most teams going to do that against Cam. You got to find the soft spots, bro. You got to find the soft spots. You got to hit the seams between the defenders, the zones, right? Hook and flat, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows slant and hitch. Everybody know that. That's high school stuff, right? There are ways to attack zones, man. There are ways to attack zones with Cam. He's a big body guy. Get him in these spots. Get him the ball on quick passes. Stuff behind the line of scrimmage, man. Into the flat, shorts route, screens. You got to create ways to get him the football, right? When a team is playing man on you, that's just like taking candy from a baby, bro. When you see a corner out there in press coverage on Cam with no safety help, you have to take that all day, every day. And it don't have to be a deep route. It don't have to be a deep route, man. What happened to the digs? What happened to the digs, man? Right? Take that corner with you. Put him on your hip, take him with you to the middle of the route, at the top of the route. What happened to that? You have to have creative ways to get a player like that to football. Right now, man, to have 33 passes and you give your top running back 6 opportunities. When he was successful, like the White said, it may not have been 90 yards a pop every time he touched the ball, but the dude was averaging 4.7 yards. He only had 6 carries. So they were running the football. For whatever reason, he just stopped. Jackson Arnold should not be your next best ball carrier. It just shouldn't, because that is too simple for any defensive scheme. It's very simple. You completely abandoned the running game. You made it very easy for Texas A&M defense, and you still almost won the damn football game. And that was because your defense fought their asses off, right? But the defense only can do so much, man, when you're going 3 and out 13 times.
Yeah. You're right. And it's the same shit. I mean, same story from last year.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It looks sad out there, of course, y'all know who I wanted to win. It's just like the same thing. But if you just being realistic, we tried when I'm making picks on games. Last week was an exception because I was so focused, zeroed in on the Georgia game. I ain't even decide to make picks. But I would have picked Texas A&M for that reason alone, man. I felt like Oklahoma seen that blueprint and they was gonna do exactly what Texas A&M, not Texas A&M, but what Oklahoma did. And one of the things that didn't surprise me whatsoever, because I felt like, man, they got better cornerbacks. I believe Texas A&M has
Texas A&M does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Texas A&M does.
Bro.
And Dez Rich, former Alabama 5-star, man, he had a great game. It was one play I was like, man, you are begging for this penalty. I think it was in the end zone when they threw
in the
that
end zone. He grabbed the jersey.
Yeah,
on Cam. Yeah,
it was when he got up and then he started doing it. I was like, all right, man, all right, that's enough, man. I was like, you were pushing it, and I was like, you trying to get this flag, man. So it was crazy.
I like Coach Al's comment.
Oh, I was just about to go ahead.
Same thing we was just talking about. Same principle, different concept.
Yeah.
With Cam, you have a mobile quarterback. Flood concept. Flood, exactly, man. Why? You can also ISO Cam on the backside of the flood. Facts. You know what I mean? It also gives your quarterback a run pass option, and it makes the defense defend the entire field. They can't just tee off and blitz in and rush in like they don't have no worries. This is exactly what we was just saying. Coach Al is 150,000% correct.
And guess what? You also have a receiver that has 4.2 speed. So like when you're running floods and clear outs and stuff like that, like you have a receiver that can literally take the top off of the defense in fashion. And I don't mean like it. Okay, Cam Coleman is take the top off defense, jump ball fashion. I mean, he is fast, of course, but his strength is one-on-one balls. Eric Singleton can run past anybody in college football almost. Yet you rarely see him deep down the field. Like you see him on a lot of stuff behind the line of scrimmage, and I get it. He's an athlete like that, but man, like you understand what the fear it strikes when you were playing Miami Dolphins back in the day, and they had Tyreek Hill, and he just run this clear out route, and they might not even throw it, but you just see it. And you're like, oh man, I gotta deal with this. Like I just don't understand it, man. And man, honestly, Brinsky, Oklahoma didn't even have to come up with a blueprint. It's the blueprint of football. You stop the run first. It's not a defense in America that ain't gonna do that. Like we're gonna try to stop the run first.
I told Tez it should piss him off that they went 0 for 13 on third down, right? And still barely lost the football game. That means your offense didn't help your defense at all. Coach Al, chime in. I wish Coach Al was up here. 0 for 13, Coach Al.
Coach Al, if you want to leave, brother, my fault.
And barely lost the football game.
Yeah,
now I understand if it's a blowout, then the stats make sense. 0 for 13 on third down conversions, and you barely. That means your defense was out there fighting there. You know what's off, bro.
Coach Al, if you want to come honestly, up here, let me know, man. I'll send you the link because I would love for you to break that down too if you have time.
Honestly, it's the same story from last week, just a different type of game. Like we had every opportunity last week to win that football game too. Like this team is talented, so they're always going to compete. But what coaching does for you is take you over that competition hump to winning. When it comes to winning time, that's when we fail. Like now, this game right here was just from the beginning of the game, very beginning of the game, it's just downhill. So, but yeah, like we got the players. We gonna be in every game. Nobody's gonna blow us out. But man, until I see it, I have no confidence in this offense to put together a game-winning drive. If we need points to win a game, it's to the point like this. I would rather my defense be on the field to win a game than my offense. When you think about that, at the end of a game, I would rather it be a situation where the other team is trying to score to take the lead and my defense is on the field, rather than my offense having the ball in their hand and need to go down and get points.
Man,
That tells you everything.
Yeah,
That's crazy,
Coach Al, man. I would love if you have time, brother. Hopefully you hear me. I'm about to say, man, if you have time to come up here and break that down, I would love to have you up here, man. Because I told you, when you got the coaches up here, this is one of the rare shows on YouTube where you're gonna get the full breakdown from the top minds in this sport. And I'm giving them their credit. They talking about the hottest show. Who make the show? The people. But the people come to see the experts. Coach Sean is the expert.
I get to my OG, Coach Al, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, y'all, Trevor, man, when y'all talk about certain things, man, matter of fact, we're going to talk about this just a little bit more. Coach Al, make your way up here, man.
It's crazy, man, when you think about those stats, man. You know,
It
when
don't
you're an
make no
offensive
sense,
guy and you see that, it's eye-popping. It's eye-popping, bro. You know.
So that's what me and Brisky was talking about earlier. We brought up Brett Venables. Like I've said it before, like Brett Venables, okay, Oklahoma had their struggles, but the defense has never been the problem under Brett Venables. Like his side of the football has always been on point. There's never been a point under Hugh Freeze's tenure here at Auburn where the offense looked good. And in my opinion, like I don't know how you stick around, how you have a coach stick around if his side of the football is struggling, and it's been the issue like this long. It's like if somebody hire you for your job, wherever you work, and whatever task they tell you to do, if you're not doing that, well, then there's no reason for them to keep you alone, right? Somebody else on that job can be doing the job well, but can fall off in other areas. Like they may not be able to get to work on time, but they're an excellent worker at their job. They may get the benefit of the doubt. But if you can't do your job well and you coming to work late, that's going to be at home.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, when it's just like football players on the football field, the ones that cause a lot of distractions. And like, yeah, you cause a lot of distractions. We'll just use AB for an example. AB had all the talent in the world, man, but they felt that talent slipped off even just a tad. They let him go just like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you definitely spot on with that one, brother. You definitely spot on with that one.
Like I just don't get it.
Yeah, man. You always said we can even use Sam Pittman. Like we talked about it earlier, Tez. Like you pointed out that that Sam Pittman didn't have the players on the field wise, but I can tell you that O-line was good.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Because he was good at that's his thing. That is his number one thing. But go ahead, my fault.
No, I'm just saying, even that Sam Pittman situation, if make no mistake about it, if they don't have Bobby Petrino waiting, Sam Pittman doesn't lose his job because Arkansas's problem was on the defensive end. They couldn't stop anybody. That offense actually looked pretty decent this year. It's specifically the quarterback position in the offensive line. But it tells you a lot. It tells you a lot about Arkansas though and where they want to be as a program. Because Sam Pittman, we looked it up, right? What he had 3 bowl games, 3 wins, right? That's unacceptable for them in Arkansas for what they want right now. So they got rid of him. When you look at us, like, give us 8 games, we'd be like, we mess around and win a Georgia or win a Alabama this year. This dude might get an extension because that's what we see ourselves as a program. Like, come on, man. It at some point you got to decide like what you want to be, what type of program you want to be.
Alex, you asked, and they will show. Said, where's Coach Al? My brother, here he is. Y'all already know our OG, Jackson State alum, the man, Mr. Kappa man for all these years. Y'all already know what time it is. He's up in the building. Just show off, man. Our good brother, OG, Coach Al. What's going on, brother?
I was gonna break out the cane on y'all, but
the days long gone, man. The days long gone. At your age.
Hey, what's good, fellas? What's
What
good?
up, Coach? What's cracking,
Oh,
man?
Just in the laboratory, In the lab.
Coach, let
Goodness.
me pull you right into this thing, Coach.
Yeah.
Auburn offense. Hear me out now. 0 for 13, Coach Al, but they barely lost the game. You know what that tell me? The defense was out there fighting their ass off to stop them boys from scoring, and the offense was struggling, bro. Hear me out, Coach Al. 33 passes for 125 yards, right? Deep shots, all this other stuff. Running back only got 6 carries, but he had 28 yards. He was toting the rock.
Yeah.
I told Tez, wasn't it you couldn't run? You just didn't. You stopped. It wasn't like he had 30 carries for 30 yards. 6 carries, averaged 4.7 yards a carry, and didn't run it with the running back no more.
Oh wow. Man, what was Freeze seeing?
That's a question of the year, man.
I mean, really, man. He need to have somebody yanking on his coattail, man. Like, hey, coach, you ain't seeing the game. You ain't feeling it. You know, what good is the coaching staff if you don't have a collaboration on staff, man?
Facts.
I mean, it's called a coaching staff. That's plural. I mean, if you know it all, you can coach the dang on team by yourself. Then how about that? Let's see how that works. Okay.
That I don't know if I've ever
seen
a stat like that, Coach. In a close game, that's very rare.
So just real quick, 2024 we played this game. Peyton Thorne was 19 for 31, 301 yards and a touchdown. Jarquez Hunter got the ball 28 times for 130 yards, 4 yards a carry, 3 touchdowns. Cam Coleman had 7 catches, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns in this game last year.
Yeah. I don't. Hey, man, you got to balance it out.
That make it even worse, don't it?
That makes it even worse, man. I mean, I heard you say on the show that that we ran the ball against Georgia not very effectively. I mean, dude was calling a pro game. At the pro level, I mean, you don't see running backs going for 140 yards a game every time, but they're not giving up on the run. Why? Because you still have to make the linebackers respect the run. They still have to get their attention. If you just give up on it, then they can just float. They ain't got to press the hole. They ain't got to do nothing to command that. So you still got to run the rock. I don't care if you're averaging 3.5 yards a carry. You still have to mix it in. You may pop one, but they still have to. They have to honor that in their reads. If they don't have to ever honor that in their reads, they can play backing up all day. They can play like number 10 for us. That was funny.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Auburn got to find some balance, and if they don't, they'll be playing close games the whole year till their defense wears out toward the end of the year from attrition.
Yeah,
I know.
You can't play that many snaps in the SEC and not, you got to have. They don't have those kind of bodies.
I know our good brother Tez had another show to go to, man. But y'all already know, man. I appreciate him coming in here. So I'm gonna let him shout out his channel and all that good stuff. Like I said, it's in the description, and I'm gonna post it in the chat too. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. But Ted, let them know where they can find you, my good brother.
Man, you can find me at It's SEC Season on all platforms. I got the most credible ranking show on the planet now. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't listen to those other shows. You want to listen to ours, man. So come check us out tomorrow. It's about 6:30. We're gonna rank teams again. It should be interesting, right? Bama got a big win. I suspect they're gonna be in the top 5 this week. So yeah, come check it out, man. Like I said, it's the most credible list on the planet from people who actually watch games. And we rank resumes, not what teams did in 1988. We rank resumes, only what they put on the field this year. So come check it out. I got more content coming soon too, so be patient with me on that. But right now we got the ranking show, man, and I'd love to have y'all come over there and voice your opinion and see how we do.
Yeah, man. I'm still up in the air with that other stuff, man. You be getting on my nerves, man, with these rankings.
Name one more credible.
Huh?
Name one more credible.
Oh, man, I give you credit, man. It's controversial. It's definitely controversial. I ain't gonna let you sit here and lie to the people. One thing I'm not gonna let you do is lie to the people, Tez.
Hey, man.
You lying to the people if you say it ain't controversial.
call it like I see it, man.
Yeah, and I hear you. But you know,
Win the games in front of you.
y'all make sure y'all be on there tomorrow night, and y'all our brother Tez is almost at 100 subscribers. 8 actually. I just checked. 8 subs away from 100. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. The link is in the chat. And appreciate you always, bro.
Man, appreciate y'all for having me, man. Always a pleasure. Coach Sean, Coach Al, man. I wish I could stay longer. And Brinsky, appreciate y'all for having me. And the chat, man, appreciate y'all too. Steven, I see you're consistent with it, bro. every time he say Tez, he gonna say boo Auburn, bro. I'm telling you, if I don't get that, Steven, I think something wrong. We need to check on it.
Appreciate you, Tez.
And also, look who jumped in here last minute.
Love that hoodie. I love that hoodie, bro. I love
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get some more of them and get y'all some.
Hey,
see, there we go. I love free stuff. I love free stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I want that to be understood, man. I love free stuff. I love free stuff. I'll rock it. I love to wear my friend's stuff all the time. Tez made me a hoodie last year for the show. I wore that thing all winter long. And I will be wearing it when it get cold too.
It's actually nice, bro. I didn't expect to get the response. I wore it out, and somebody asked me who I was. Like, man, who you work for? Like,
good stuff
for me, bro. I work for no
Tez. Hey, Tez, you know what your response should have been?
What's that?
I'm the man with the golden microphone. Who else?
That's it.
I told you, man. I told you.
That's it.
I told you.
Y'all funny, man. All right, fellas, I gotta get out of here. Man. Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, Ted. Appreciate you, bro.
And shout out to our good brother, my cousin Jason Walker. Oh, I thought I went out for a second. Shout out our good brother, my cousin Jason Walker, up in this thing, sending that $1.99. Appreciate you, man. Always,
man. Where Jason been, man?
Man, y'all, you tell me, man. I can't.
Jason in the ATL somewhere, kicking it, man.
What?
Hey, man. That's what I'm trying to tell him, man. You need to link up with Coach Al, man.
Yeah,
because he be on that design stuff too. And definitely shout out to Tez's wife TJ for she designs hoodies. It ain't none of that stuff that you put in the washer one time and start peeling off. I washed this hoodie like 50 times, still like it's brand new.
Wow.
Matter of fact, I'll put it on the next show, just prove it. But definitely shout out to them, man. For real.
Love it, man. Yeah, what y'all talking about tonight, man? I just hopped on, man. I was prepping for something else tonight later on. And
about to get into that Vandy.
Oh, Vandy, yeah. Okay,
yeah. I'm about to say Ole Miss, LSU.
Yeah. Ole Miss, LSU.
Yeah, man. This perfect time, man, because I'm really ready to hear Coach Sean on this, man, because I know his guy, Garrett Nussmeier. He said he was the best quarterback in the country. And I don't feel like Garrett Nussmeier is making my boy look good right now. And I feel like he has the capability. He has the weapons. Even though he got Brian Kelly. He still should be out there performing up to par. Ole Miss, I wouldn't even call it was a real good game, by the way.
It was.
Between son-in-law and father-in-law Weeks versus Lane Kiffin, man. That was a battle, man. And Lane is so petty, man. He said, I told y'all to take the over, man.
He petty, bro. He petty, fact.
Yeah, I love that, man. So, man, I pray to God Weeks married his daughter, man. That's going to be a conversation for years to come, man. But
yes,
Coach Sean, on this game, Ole Miss. Ole Miss, man.
For me, and Link just said it, man. I still think Garrett's going to be drafted before a lot of these people. And I tell you, but what I don't like, Link, is I don't like the way LSU using it, man. I don't like, it's like everything, it's the same with Auburn. Everything don't got to be a deep pass. Everything, it's no excuse why Garrett Nussmeier got to have 14, 15 pass. When you got a running game, especially how a team playing you, you know what I'm saying? When they playing you with a heavy box, you know what I mean? You got man coverage on the backside. I get it. I get that. I get take your wins and especially you got a dog receiver like Aaron Anderson. I get it. You got to give him his opportunities, right? But everything don't got to be a pass play, bro. They pass the ball so much to where their running game is almost non-existent, right? Yep. I understand and I respect Coach Al if you can't run the ball, right? Yep. If you just can't run it, you're trying, you're giving your back 18, 19 carries and you're averaging 2.7 yards a carry. I get it, man. You're not getting no push up front. Yep. But when you can run the football, you just choose not to because your quarterback is a gunslinger. At that point, you're putting your whole team at detriment of, to me, bad play calling. Right now, man, they just even online, everybody talking about Kirk Herbstreit said you're trying to do too much with Nuss right now. You're completely right. Like you're completely ignoring your entire running game, your whole run concept, right?
Yeah, man.
So
yeah.
I don't understand that, man. Yeah. Complimentary football. Ain't that what you said, Coach Al?
Yeah, Coach, man. I'm with you on that, man. One thing, I'm old school kind of dude. You're running back, and we getting downhill.
It's getting downhill, man.
Okay.
Facts.
And if you're always backing up, then your offensive lineman gonna have a backup mentality.
That's facts.
Meaning
and they lose their physicality. And they lose their physicality in the pass game.
That's what I watched the game maybe a couple of times. Because we have to watch a lot of football because we talking to the fans and trying to give some real good insight. So we have, and I got to say thanks to you, man, for all you do for me. You guys talking with me, man, and chopping up football and we build this brotherhood that's really real, brother.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes, Coach Sean, I forget we're even on live.
We just talking.
We're talking, man. I forget that we're even on live talking to hundreds of people, man. Listen to us talk football. That's why I love you guys so much, and it comes easy to us, man. I just want everybody to know that what you're saying is real. Okay, this is not fabricated. These are iron sharpen iron kind of guys.
It's facts, man.
Yeah.
Likewise, brother.
Yeah, man. But they doing too much with him.
Doing too much, man.
Doing way too much with him. Just because he has the capacity to absorb a lot of information and process it, that don't mean that's the way you ought to use him. Fact. Which is why he's still a top prospect. Pros see that in him because he can process. He can make all the throws. But for your team, you got to use him in what fits your team, and then let his talent grow and pull everybody else along with him. We talk about defending the whole field. Our guy this year, he's done a masterful job at it.
That's facts.
He's making you defend the whole field because of just the threat of our receivers going deep on you and just gutting you. And so now we're gonna throw underneath and run a 14-play drive on you. How about that?
Exactly. Exactly, man. Nothing better than that.
Yeah, man. Ty showed he could throw it deep if Brian could just catch it. Yeah. He got a great deep ball, man. That's still not bad. People hadn't seen that this year. But Nuss, the Ole Miss kind of took them to the weight room, man. They ran the ball on him, Coach.
It's facts.
Lane was running the rock between the tackles. He was running at quarterback. He was pulling out all the stops. You got a serious defense, man. And he ran the football on him. Lane Kiffin of all people, right? So I was very impressed with what Ole Miss did.
I tell you this, Coach Al. Some coaches, my freshman season, I had a coach like this. Some coaches during the course of the game don't believe in taking what the defense gives you. They just my partner, and if Trevor Paneer, if you in here, my homeboy, Zeke Parker. Zeke is just like that. Cuz don't believe in taking what the coaches, he don't believe in taking what the defense gives him. He want that play, baby. He want that play. Yeah. He gonna try to get it. Yeah. Everything don't gotta be intermediate to deep route every time.
That's right. Bro. That's right.
Just impatient. Yeah. I'll give you 1 or 2 carries, but after that, we got to sling it. That's he'll tell you. We got to sling it. Yeah. And I think
that last play against Georgia, that conversion.
Yeah. Facts.
Cuevas was wide open, running down the field. Touchdown. We could have dropped the mic and walked off the field, but I took the sure thing. Yes. Gave it the jam. We moved the chains, and we taking the victory formation.
Taking the victory. That's it. That's it. That's it, man.
Hey man, that was you could hear the air going out of the stadium when that happened.
They was
Everybody
mad.
started walking out, man. It started walking. I wish I was live then. I would have showed that to y'all. It was a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, man, it is, man. It definitely is, Coach.
Yeah, man. It like you said, man. Some of them folks just stubborn, man. You just gotta take what the defense give you, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Like you said about us so many times, you felt like, man, we can get passy sometimes, man.
Passy.
And like, man, you just gotta run the ball.
Just gotta run the ball, man.
That's it.
You notice how this game, we didn't break one for 50 or 60 yards, you know, but the threat of running the football, the attempts, it kept that front seven like,
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to go back? Do that? Yep. But I think they're getting it, man. I think they're getting it because in that game, I don't know any other game that can possibly prove that. Like, man, we gotta at least still be honest with football. I know a lot of people not liking what we're doing in the running game right now, but hey, man, it's all gonna work out. It's showing, man.
Let me tell you something. The TV don't always show you. You know, we get the all 22, we can break that down and see it.
Break that facts.
But
definitely hit upside on that.
There was some body blows being thrown in the trenches.
Yes, it was.
Okay, and I give all respect to Georgia because the defense kept them in the game. The defense hadn't really played at that high level, and Kirby didn't keep everything in front of him. You know, whether he started getting risky and rolling the dice and bringing a lot of bare fronts and 6-man pressures and stuff like that, he would have got ate up with explosives. They played it conservatively and tried to keep us in those. He picked his poison. Is what I'm saying. Yeah. And our offense was patient enough. We had 4 penalties for 16 yards. That's us. That's totally out of character with what we've been doing. And we were saying all week last week, if we played a clean game and win the turnover battle and stalemate them up front, we got a shot. We were saying that all week long. You know, they still had to prove it to me, but guess what? I didn't think we could change character like that in 1 week. It's just going to show you, man, these guys have been locked in. Yes. They've been locked in for a couple of weeks now, man. Now that stuff's starting to carry over into practice, into the game. That's what you saw. And the staff, another thing too, Coach, the staff has had some come to Jesus meeting because the boy on the sideline was animated, man. When what's the name got burnt?
And Womack.
Yeah. When the homework got burnt, he was all up in Womack's. He was in his grill.
No safety help. Yeah, no safety help, man.
We hadn't seen that out of Coach until now. So I think that some guys been called on the carpet. Do your job. It ain't always the players. Do your freaking job. Okay. It was there's so much nuance to talk about with that game that we hope carries over into Saturday. Like playing clean. Okay, even though we're home, we still got to play clean.
And I know because this is still gonna pertain. Before you answer this question, the one thing that I did like what Womack did, man, he pointed to himself. It's not on y'all. That was on me. That was on me. That play. That was on me. And he didn't want them to get down on themselves on that. And I'm glad that he took accountability on that. But Alice said, serious question though, as he said, is Womack the man for the job? If I had a personal choice, if there's any man that I will call immediately if the season ended today, I'm calling Jeremy Pruitt without a doubt. I will call Jeremy Pruitt without a doubt because I believe a lot of things that we see on defense, especially on that line, he would not be doing. So that's just me personally. But what you guys thought?
I mean, when you talking about other D coordinators, I like old school Will Muschamp. I like Will because Will gonna demand the most out the players. Jeremy the same way. Is he the man for the job? I don't know if he is or not. I won't say no. I won't say yes. I just know some of the time, some of the things he run with these fronts and stuff in the situations he run them in. I feel like I don't know.
You just gotta adapt, and then me answering that too Yeah, I don't know either, but I'm gonna tell you this, man. He on the team. I'm going to support whoever, man. I just I know you'll do better, man. I know you'll do better. That's one thing. I have a lot of patience and a lot of faith in everything that I believe in. It may not look like it, but I totally understand. But go ahead, Coach Al.
Yeah, Jeremy Pruitt is a pressure kind of guy. And to do that pressure, you got to be able to bring pressure to affect the quarterback so you don't have to guard as long because you're going to be playing a lot of man stuff behind it. He's going to pretty much run Nick's scheme. Pretty much that's what he does. So does that fit the personnel we have? I don't know. Fixing to dip out. All right. Appreciate you, Twister. Always a pleasure, man.
Fact.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But what I would like to see about Womack is him to be a little bit more multiple in terms of disguising what he does. I thought he called a pretty good game against Georgia because we won the game. They scored 21 points and we got key stops. Now I will tell you this one thing, Coach Sean. I was looking at that game and a couple of those explosives, man. Gray was out of position. JJ was out of position. Our fits were bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't necessarily Georgia doing the most. We were out of position. And if you go look at that game, that one explosive, that 33 hit off the left side, which was their good side.
Yeah.
Ray was in position. But what happened was he went over and stacked behind the backer. I'm going, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He ran right over that hole. Now he's reaching and grabbing. You can't take a 215-pound guy once he takes six steps. You ain't going to just arm tackle him. The same thing with JJ, man. He's still hopping around instead of getting to his hole. You know, that's why 41 came in and started getting downhill.
Yeah.
Okay. But some of that stuff is coachable, it's correctable. So with that being said, I give him another year to get the players to buy in, to start playing fast, the personnel they want. I think he's starting to make some changes because he's putting bigger bodies in the middle of the 1 technique and 3 technique. You can start seeing him do that. Hey, Beeman's out with injuries. Now we got James Smith out with targeting, which was a bull crap call.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Awful.
I don't know. I mean, I give him another year. I mean, the jury's still out. You know him. I've seen some improvements. I'm seeing us get a little bit more sound. What we're trying to do. So maybe somebody's in his ear. You know.
I hope so, man.
I hope so.
Because some of that stuff, like those fronts we was in, and Georgia was just running that stuff down the road against better teams. Not better teams, but I feel like that'll get us in some trouble. We played a good game, man. I don't know what it is, man. It's just like the running game. We so easy to run on at times. It's like we come out, we play good series of football. In the next series, we can't stop. We can't set the edge. We can't. It's just like, I don't know, man. You know.
Coach, I mean, I'm gonna tell you something now. It's just like, listen, man. What I see a lot of times now is that players don't know how to play football.
And that might be it. They don't know how to leverage the football. Right. That might be it.
The stuff that I'm talking about is instinctive. Okay, for instance, if you take the money, okay, if they've shortened the edge, what I mean by that, we're talking football talk now. I'll break it down to the fans.
Yeah, why are you so far back?
Yeah, right. But you're lined up in a 5
you lined up in the
versus being an apex player.
Yes.
If we break that down to the fans, Coach, what we're saying is, what me and Coach Sean is saying is this: if you take a defensive end and a linebacker, and the linebacker stacked on top of the defensive end, and there's a nub, there's a tight end, but no receiver out there, so the corner's going to condense, right?
Exactly.
But he should condense to be the third level and everybody in the same gap. He needs to get out like a 9 or farther out so he can see the play coming at him. That way he can react and he can go and smash that thing, man. But what happens is then he's relying on his speed, and now they're running a truck at you, and now you having to widen, and they're gonna just run you over.
Now you chasing. Yeah.
You chasing now. So, but that's that's instinctual football, man. That
Yep.
if you know you a nub side or they've shortened that side, you gotta know something's coming.
You gotta
with a
know
team.
something. Thank you, man. You don't want to take yourself out of the deck.
You know what? It's just basic football, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes these younger players now, man, they have to be told every freaking thing, man. You know,
Yeah.
they're so ones and zeros, so anal retentive that they can't even play football, man. You know, you got to see that stuff coming sometime. That comes from watching film yourself.
That's facts.
And
that leveraging the football, coach, when I seen them running to the perimeter and the edge guy got his head on the wrong side.
Yes.
He peeping on the inside.
Right.
The easy outside of you. Now you leveraging the wrong lever. What you peeping inside for?
Right.
You helped the lineman now turn you.
Exactly.
You know? So
right. You're right. I mean, that's gonna really hurt us on Saturday if we hadn't gained anything. Patriot
life.
Good brother Rob.
Broski.
Appreciate you for your service always, brother, man. You already know. We love you over here, man.
Yes, sir. That's the homie. That's my broski.
But it's frustrating to watch that. You know, if you on the goal line and they got you split out, they're trying to widen you out so they can run a slant on you, and you're not playing inside shade. And
you're not.
You
I sent Brinsky a video of that, Coach.
Yes,
I promise I did. It's very frustrating to watch.
It's very frustrating to watch that, man. You know, but I'm gonna have to bounce, guys. I got another obligation here, man. I just want to get in.
We about to get up out of here too, man.
Guys, man. You know, I appreciate the love. Hey, you know, Coach, I sent you a link to. I posted something on my channel for the first time.
I commented on it.
You did? Okay.
I said, like, go ahead, Coach. I telling Brinsky.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody.
No, hold on, Brinsky. Tell him I reposted it on Twitter. Coach Al's what Coach Al done? I reshared it on Twitter.
Oh man, appreciate that. That was my first thing I put out there on the channel, man. It was just one of the reaction videos, man. I just had something to say about that game, man. It was just
y'all make sure y'all go tap in with Coach Al, man. Patriot Life. Make sure you tap in with Coach Al, my brother. We all I reposted it on Twitter. Coach Al gonna give you his YouTube page. Make sure y'all go over there and check that out, man. It's really good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's the THEE Negative Free Zone with Coach Al. It's a channel that I just put up, and we'll be talking about some things football related. We'll be talking about some things life related, but it's all connected to the source. There's only one source.
You already know, man. And I know we was about to get up out of here anyway, but appreciate everybody for coming on in here tonight, man. Y'all already heard Coach Al give his intro. Give his outro to us, man. Make sure you guys go over there and support our good brother, man. Thank you for always being here. Definitely, I just want to give a big shout out to Big Bama Brand. For showing love. Jason coming in here showing love, and another big shout out to Stank Ass Cat dropping that 100 ball on us, man. He hit the Mega Millions, and so he was showing love. So I definitely appreciate that, brother. So thank you all, man, for coming up in here. I'm gonna let Coach Sean say his channel. I'll say what I need to say real quick, and we out of here.
Man, JMHO Sports Talk. JMHO Sports Talk on Twitter and YouTube, man. Make sure y'all tap in my brother with Coach Al. Dwight, y'all go over to the Coach Al page, man. We're going to run it up on this page and subscribe to him, man. The Negative Free Zone with Coach Al. Make sure you type in The Negative Free Zone with Coach Al. I put it on my Twitter. Go over there and check him out. You can definitely find me at JMHO Sports Talk. Just my humble opinion. That's all it is on Twitter and YouTube.
And of course, man, y'all already know. Another part of the ride outs, that big old mammoth of Caden Proctor, 359-pound wide receiver. I pray to God, I just wish it was just more room on that side, because nobody was going to tackle him into that end zone. And just to dive in the end zone was beautiful. That big old mammoth of a man. So definitely shout out to Caden Proctor, man. And definitely shout out to the O-line, man. They had a tremendous game. They had one of the highest ratings on PFF. And a guy that had we always got on a lot, Wilkin Foreman, had a tremendous game because PFF gave him a high grade in that game. I think he was the highest rated linebacker, not highest rated linebacker, highest rated lineman in the game. So definitely appreciate. Yeah, I meant to send y'all that. But so yeah, before y'all get up out of here, man, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please hit the lights, run up the lights, run up the lights, run up the lights. We're gonna be back over here Thursday for the preview for the Vanderbilt game and the other game. So appreciate all of y'all. And y'all already know what time it is. We'll catch y'all on the next one. F them trees forever and a day. Yeah. And we'll catch y'all and F them doctors and all them folks. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Roll damn Tide.